is your main event of the evening. It is singles action, scheduled for one fall. Your referee is Mason Pike. Introducing first, from Heathen City, weighing in at 307 pounds, he is the Anarchy Heavyweight Champion and the Extinction Level event, Logan Creed!
Standing 6'8", 317 pounds of the Anarchy Heavyweight Champion, a man that rules the roost here in the Landmark Arena. Stepping in the ring against a man who swept the nation.
And introducing his opponent.
Yeah, this is going to be fantastic. I don't know of any other guys anywhere close to Logan Creed's height and size that have stood up to it. This is going to be a test.
It is definitely going to be a test for the Anarchy Heavyweight Champion. This roof is about to come off the place.
Making his way to the ring, from Moose Nation, weighing in at 300 pounds, he is Mr. Impact Wrestling. This is Moose!
The 6'5", 300-pound Orangeman from the University of Syracuse was one of the top offensive linemen at the University of Syracuse. Was a 5th-round draft pick in the National Football League's draft. It was drafted by the Atlanta Falcons. But
this guy played for the St. Louis Rams, the New England Patriots, the Indianapolis Colts. He was a hell of a lineman, and he has brought that right here to the ring. I think he is just a dynamic big man, not unlike what we've seen in a long time.
Was the 2015 Pro Wrestling Illustrated Rookie of the Year as voted on by the readers of Pro Wrestling Illustrated. And right now, this is going to be a tough challenge for him. I mean, you know, he's been in there with a lot of guys from all around the world. I mean, he's competed in Ring of Honor. He's competed in Impact Wrestling. But really very few the size of Logan Creed that can rival his own size in Moose.
And if you hear this crowd, the crowd is torn. They're chanting for Logan, then they're chanting for Moose. Chanting for Logan, chanting for Moose. I mean, they're torn. They don't know who to cheer for. I think they're excited for both of them.
Of course, both these men had very different weekends last weekend. Logan Creed on the winning team for War Games as part of Hostile Environment here at the Landmark Arena. Moose, of course, coming up short in his title quest at Slammiversary against Austin Aries for that Impact World Heavyweight Championship. So both these men definitely riding different waves of emotion coming into the Landmark Arena for this main event on Disruptor Pro.
And you've got to wonder which one. Is it the guy who's coming off a loss that's more hungry, or is it the guy with the momentum from a big win that's going to be able to pull it off here tonight?
And that, you know, and that's one of those things that's usually a crapshoot. I've seen guys who have come into a match riding a winning streak, go in, find the wrong opponent, and just lose. But then I've seen guys who have come into a matchup who have lost that you think would be thinking about that loss, and then all of a sudden win the matchup and find their momentum back.
A little clean break, a clean break by Moose, but he just paid for it with Logan Creed.
Yeah, Logan Creed, a fan favorite here in the Landmark Arena, but make no mistakes about it. They don't call him the Heathen for nothing.
That's true. He will use whatever it takes, as we just saw.
Moose was trained initially by Mr. Hughes in Atlanta, Georgia, but then moved up to the Ring of Honor Wrestling Dojo, where he was trained by a group of guys to prepare him for that next level here, which he has reached numerous times, it seems.
That's true, and he has moved up very, very quickly in the ranks of professional wrestlers, really wrestled a lot of more experienced guys and pulled off a lot of wins over those guys.
He is a two-time Impact Grand Champion, so no stranger to changes. Oh, big shoulder tackle there by Logan Creed. Oh, but the kip up by Moose.
Oh, look at the surprise on Logan's face. He was not expecting to see that when he turned around.
Yeah, both these big men here. And you know, the thing is you take a look at Logan Creed. You know, I was saying Moose hasn't really been in there with somebody that rival his size. But Logan Creed very rarely finds himself in the ring with somebody that can rival his size here. This is a test for both men. Big clothesline outside the ring, but Logan Creed lands on his feet. And both these men going outside the ring here. Out here amongst the Landmark Arena fans. Fans, if you've been watching Disruptor Pro, you've seen a lot of great action. This is your main event. It's Logan Creed taking on Moose. I'm John Johnson, joined by Clint Eller on the call here. And this is just Disruptor 1. There's still going to be many of these to come. And from what I'm seeing here, I can just imagine the matchmaker's phone is going to be blowing up here pretty soon, wanting to be a part of Disruptor Pro.
Yeah, I mean, we've had some great touts, some great matches, some big surprises. I'm really excited to see what comes. Ooh.
And right now, outside the ring here, Logan Creed, went to chop Moose. Moose wisely gets out of the way. The hand against that turn post there. Both these men, huge, huge monsters. Both these men very successful in their own right. Logan Creed, just over 6 years in the sport of professional wrestling, has wrestled all over the United States. Big chop there by the former offensive lineman. Of course, Moose comes from a great line of great Syracuse men who have come into the sport of professional wrestling, most notably Mike Rotunda, who was one of the finer technical wrestlers.
He really was ahead of his time in technical wrestling. Those guys up there, that's what they do, man. They know how to wrestle, and they are tough as nails.
And right there, that big kick right to the face. He attended the Syracuse University. He played in 44 games with 23 starts in 4 years. And he was also part of the offensive line that blocked for the first Syracuse duo to run for 800 yards each since 1979. He did that back in 2005. So this man right here, he's been an athlete his whole life. He's been so gifted and has been, at the top echelon of every sport that he's tackled. Professional football and right now professional wrestling. But right now he's being solidly handled by Logan Creed.
Yeah, Logan's definitely got the upper hand right now. I think he's using his knowledge of this arena. These barricades are steel, they are tough, and he is using his knowledge of that outside area and taking advantage of Moose right now pretty well.
Yeah, and right now you see the referee, Mason Pike, starting his count. And the crowd here starts to pick up the Moose chants. Logan Creed giving him space, giving him time to get back in. What a feather in the cap this would be if Logan Creed was able to pull up and beat Moose here. Yes, he is the Anarchy Heavyweight Champion, but he's in the ring against a former world champion. This would do so much. This would raise the stock of Logan Creed and further solidify his spot in professional wrestling.
Yeah, he definitely has nothing to lose and everything to gain, and you can see he is giving it all right now. He is definitely taking advantage of Moose. I'm a little perplexed. I'm surprised he's letting Moose catch his breath and come back in, but he's going to cut him off right there. He's like a cat stalking a mouse.
Yeah, and I mean, sometimes that's what you got to do. You want to let the guy come back in because he knows he has to beat him in the ring. And the thing is, Logan Creed also knows all eyes are on him in this one. He's got to do what he can do here, and right now that's what he's doing against Moose.
Logan Creed definitely has some fans in here. They are behind him. Again, the fans are confused. They're cheering for both of these guys.
Disruptor Pro rolling on here with our main event. John Johnson along with Clint Eller on the call here for Disruptor Pro 1. What an exciting night it's been. We crowned our first Disruptor Pro Eastern Seaboard champion here earlier this evening with Slim J. And right now we got two hosses in the ring. We got a couple of biggins, as they used to say. Moose and Logan Creed, and Moose trying to use those long legs, trying to get to the ropes, but can't quite get the legs straightened up. That's because of the nerves that are being pinched with this side headlock.
Yeah, he's definitely choking him out, keeping him from breathing, and it seems like that chant of Moose is the only thing getting him going right now.
And right now you see Logan Creed just shoves Moose down, face first. And right back to the side headlock here. Right now, this is the thing. He's not showing any frustration. He went for a cover. He didn't get the count. He didn't get frustrated. He just went right back and grabbed a hold. That is the sign of somebody who is far advanced than, his years would tell you.
Yeah, that's true. He's being very smart, and he's being very aggressive, but not recklessly aggressive. He is very calculating with his aggression and what he's doing to keep Moose worn down.
The crowd here at the Landmark Arena trying to will Moose on, trying to get him to get some momentum going back. And right now, fights out of the headlock and hits those ropes. Oh, went for a clothesline, did Creed. Oh, headbutt to the jaw. I don't think Creed has a glass jaw, and I think Moose may have found that out because that may have disoriented him a little bit. Oh, and that clothesline right there knocked Creed off of his feet as well.
Yeah, that was a big collision. You know when you clothesline a man and you get knocked down, there's been some weight thrown around right there in the middle of the ring.
Well, I mean, you're talking about 600 pounds of humanity in the ring there, 600 plus pounds. You've got 6'8" Logan Creed, 6'5" Moose. Both these men tipping the scales at 300 pounds plus. Both these men very athletically gifted, and both of these men also very agile for men of their size.
They really are, and we've seen a lot of that already.
And right now here we see front chancery applied by Logan Creed. Looked like he was going to go for that suplex. Moose was able to fight out of it once and twice. Third time looked like it might have been the charm. Oh, but just caught him with a thrust there. Oh, and a big suplex there by Moose. And now both these men are down. That may have been the opportunity that Moose was looking for.
Yeah, Moose has got to get the fans behind him. He's got to get a breath here. He's got to take his time, get his wits about him. Logan Creed, I think, is still the healthier man at this moment. Moose needs to use this and get on his feet and take advantage of it.
Yeah, and the thing is, you got to think both these men have been going 100 miles an hour. Both these men have been just putting it all. They're bigger guys. But also, you're talking about August in Georgia. August in the South. It's 110 degrees in this building. Big chops there by Moose. Another big chop there. He fought off the attack from Logan. Oh, and just ran over with another chop. Multiple chops there by Moose.
He's taking the glove off.
Taking those gloves off. And looks like, oh, and hits another one. Logan Creed still on his feet. Big shoulder tackle there. The big offensive lineman. Only a 2 count there.
Logan Creed definitely kept his wits about him there. I don't know how. He kicked out right after that 2 count. But can he come back from this?
And this man right here has to be tough. He has been on the offensive line blocking for the likes of Matt Ryan of the NFL, Tom Brady of the NFL, and Andrew Luck. I mean, this man right here has got a lot in him. He's got a lot of fight. He's got a lot of heart, and he's got a lot of toughness. Oh, and wait a minute, just got caught with a boot right between the eyes. Looked like Logan was going to go for that choke slam. Oh, wait a minute, now he's going to get him. Hits him, scorched earth. Scorched earth, that's going to be it right there. That's got to be it. That's his move. And only a 2 count there.
Off scorched earth, the 2 count. I don't think I've ever seen anybody kick out of that.
Yeah, and now he hits the big choke slam. That's another one of his signatures there. 1, 2. And right now, Logan Creed has just hit 2 of his biggest weapons in his arsenal, and it was not enough to put down Moose. Now the frustration setting in. Now we're starting to see a little bit more frustration. He thinks in his heart, that should have been it. And he's left the ring. What is Logan Creed going to do here?
He's going for something underneath the ring. The fans are in disbelief. I don't think they can believe Moose kicked out of it. He has brought a chair into the ring. This cannot be good.
Logan Creed, uncharacteristic as of late. I mean, he is a heathen. You know, and sometimes that means you're going to bend the rules a little bit. He's got the chair. He was going to use it, but Mason Pike takes the chair away. And right there, he's got it. Only a 2 count.
He used that belt. He thought that it was over, and somehow, some way, Moose found a way to kick out.
Yeah, Moose kicks out of there. I mean, he's been hit with Scorched Earth. He's been hit with the chokeslam, and then he was hit with the Anarchy Championship, and he's still not out. And you can hear this crowd here going behind, getting behind Moose. Here in the Landmark Arena, Disruptor Pro 1. And what an evening it's been, and this main event has not disappointed, not in the least.
Not in the least. As several moments where I felt like a fan enjoying what they're giving to us. And these guys, just like the last matches, they've left it all in there. They are giving everything.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh! Oh! That's a 300-pound offensive lineman running right into Mason Pike on the boot by Logan Creed. That could be all she wrote there. Logan Creed knows there's not a referee around. And look at Creed again going for that chair.
He's definitely going to take advantage of this situation.
Oh, wait a minute. What did he do? What? Wait a minute. What?
The double switch with the chair.
Wait a minute. Hold on, what? What happened there?
Your winner of the match as a result of a disqualification, Moose.
Wow.
Hold up, wait. I'm damn confused. Logan Creed had the chair, hit the ring, throws it to Moose, falls down. Moose throws it back to Creed and falls down. What happened?
The ref turned around, thought Logan Creed used the chair, and Moose gets the win via disqualification.
In 25 years in this great sport of professional wrestling, I don't think I've ever seen that played out quite the way it just played out. It backfired on Logan Creed, but let me tell you what didn't backfire. The debut of Disruptor Pro. What a night we've had here. What a debut. Right here from the Landmark Arena, we have a first-time Eastern Seaboard champion in Slim J. Clint, I'm going to tell you, this is a force to be reckoned with.
It is, and I'm excited to see the next show coming up and what they're going to unleash. I mean, tonight was spectacular. By the action, you would have never known it was the first Disruptor Pro.
Yeah, here at Disruptor Pro, I just was looking on social media. Things are blowing up. Fans are talking. The performers, the talent, the wrestlers from around the world
Well, we've got
talking.
one more way to end our evening. Did you all enjoy tonight's event?
Fans, for Clint Eller,
Okay,
I'm
who
John
wants
the
to go
Body
home with some
Johnson.
cold
We'll
hard
see you the
cash?
next Disruptor Pro.
Looking forward
All right,
to
well,
it.
we're going to present the winner